Yeah, my name is Darrell Markewitz, and I'm from Canada, in Ontario, not too far from Toronto. And I was quite excited to get invited here to Poland to take part in this very unusual iron smelting festival. We have teams here from throughout Poland, from Denmark, from Norway, from the United States of America, and me from Canada. And we're all demonstrating different types of ancient iron smelting furnaces. This is a very big part of the history here, where iron was made for at least 2,000 years, and thousands of times iron was made here. This is a very large iron production area back in the Roman age. It's very unusual to find so much archaeology evidence in one place. Of course, a furnace 2,000 years old tends to be pretty much worn away at the ground. How does it actually work? So the teams that are here for this festival are using what we would call experimental archaeology. So we build what we think something might have looked like in ancient times, and then we try it, see if we can get it to work. And this has been quite interesting for all members of the public, and of course for us, because we usually work a little separate from each other. I've never met most of these people before, and we're sharing the things we've learned. And all of us are going away much richer from having spent our time here in Poland. I started as a blacksmith when I was a college student back in the late 1970s, and I've been a professional blacksmith in Canada now since the mid-1980s. Bigger around than the hall. Take some of the bricks away. One of the very important things about fire as a means of transformation is that the type of metal that was used in ancient times is much different than our modern metals. And the making of metals took great knowledge, but also great skill. And that knowledge and that skill are both gone. And our modern metals do not respond the same as those ancient ones. And metal, iron, was a valuable thing because of the huge amount of effort involved. This is an important part of the history in this region of Poland because so much iron was made here. And these are not farmers doing this on the weekend. These are highly skilled, specialized craftsmen who are enriching an entire community. And of course the blacksmith, the iron maker, has to be supported by all the other people around. There's a lot of people to bring the clay and to make the charcoal, and all those people have to be fed. So it becomes an important part of a larger community effort. And I'm very interested in how people in the past made things and how they related to each other too in a bigger community. So one of the things I would really like to particularly do is take some of the information I'm learning here and in my own researches and apply that specifically to the manufacture of pattern welded swords. These were objects that were very expensive, very high status, as we say, 1,000 years ago, and the type of metal used on them is quite unusual. And even for a modern worker using modern tools, it's still a very difficult process. And I have to tell you, the last one I tried to make, I spent 6 weeks and I still messed it up. So I would like to be able to take some of this iron smelting information and use that experience then to apply that to a project as complicated as those ancient masters had.